Okay, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back to Juggernaut Retro Reviews. And I am continuing with my retro reviews for the Elimination Chamber. And today we are reviewing Elimination Chamber 2015. And this show wasn't held, it wasn't on the road to WrestleMania, like all the other Elimination Chamber pay-per-views have been. But since, I'm reviewing the Elimination Chambers, why not review this one? Because they brought this Elimination Chamber, they had this Elimination Chamber in May of 2015. So this show was held on May 31st, 2015 from Corpus Christi, Texas at the American Bank Center. And the attendance for the show was 7,000. The buy rate for the show was 41,000. And this was, only a WWE Network exclusive because, it wasn't on pay-per-view anymore and stuff. But yeah, they just brought this pay-per-view, out of the blue because originally this show was supposed to be like a house show, but then they decided to make it into a WWE Network exclusive, so they decided to turn it into a pay-per-view. And, this show, this show was not that good. I mean, there were a couple matches on here that are worth watching. Other than that, this show was really not worth checking out, in my opinion. But let's quit wasting time. Let's get started with this review. So, the first match that we had tonight was we had a tag team match in the Elimination Chamber, and this was for the WWE Tag Team Championships. So we had the champions, the New Day, defending the titles against the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. We also had Tyson Kidd and Cesaro in here. We also had the Ascension of Konnor and Viktor, the Ascension. We had the Lucha Dragons, Kalisto and Sin Cara, as well as the Los Matadores, Diego and Fernando, and El Torito was in the corner of the Los Matadores, and they also let El Torito inside the chamber, let him be on top of the pod, which was kind of different. As well as they did the free bird rule with the New Day, so they had all three members, so Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. They all three were inside a pod. So we had quite a bit of bodies in here. We had 14 bodies in here, which is normally, in a normal chamber match, is just 6 people. So, we had quite a bit of bodies in this match. So, this match was, it was okay for what it was. I mean, it was cool. They were doing something new here. But there was some spots out there where this kind of clusterfucks. I really like the spot that Kalisto did off the top of the chamber. He climbed all the way to the top of the chamber, and he did this really cool corkscrew type of move onto everybody in the match. That was pretty nice. This match was actually, this match was pretty decent, for what it was. But there was just some spots where why are they doing this? Konnor and Viktor of the Ascension, they were doing really good. They eliminated the Los Matadores. They didn't last very long in the match. They were first team to get eliminated. And then the second was the Lucha Dragons, which I thought the Lucha Dragons would last a little bit longer, but no, they ended up getting eliminated from the Ascension as well. So they were on a dominant run. And then we had Darren Young and the primetime players. They eliminated the Ascension when Darren Young did his knees to the gut onto, I'm pretty sure it was Viktor. Yeah, it was Viktor that they eliminated there. So the Ascension were out of the match there. And then Darren Young rolled up Cesaro, because when Cesaro was doing his swing, he was really distracted by that after he got done doing the swing onto, I'm pretty sure it was, who was it? It was one member of the New Day. Was it? I can't exactly remember. But, Darren Young rolled up Cesaro, so the Cesaro and Tyson Kidd were gone. And then it came down to the primetime players and the New Day, and the numbers game really really caught up to the primetime players, and they ended up winning. I mean, the New Day ended up winning the match here. So yeah, they ended up retaining the Tag Team Championships, which I thought was a decent match, like I said. But there was this way too many guys in this match, and like a lot of fuckery going on in this match. As I put it a long time. As I say that quite a bit, when there's a lot of guys in the ring. But yeah. Moving on to the next match we had was a triple threat match for the WWE Divas Championship. We had Nikki Bella defending the title against Naomi and Paige. Yeah, this was not a very good match. Nobody really cared about this match at all. I enjoyed the triple threat match more that Nikki Bella, Paige, and Tamina had. It was like, I think like Beast in the East from this year. But yeah, the chemistry really wasn't here. The match didn't last very long, and they only got like 10 minutes in the match. Yeah, I just wasn't a big fan of this match, but I did kind of like the feud that Nikki Bella and Paige had through the summer of 2015. I thought it was nice. But yeah, this was nowhere near where the Divas Championship matches were. Like they weren't as good as the matches were at the end of the year in 2015, when you had like Sasha Banks and Charlotte going for the title and stuff. That's when it was good. But yeah, I mean, this was just kind of a whatever match here. Nikki Bella retained the title. For sure, she pinned Paige to win. But yeah, this was just a pointless match. I think it's like a skippable match. You don't need to watch this match on here. But yeah, moving on. Next match we had was a champion versus champion match. We had Kevin Owens, the NXT champion, going up against the United States champion John Cena. So, I just love the whole build to this feud. Like with, Cena's doing like his little open challenge, and then Kevin Owens comes out, gets promoted to Raw. Cena gets attacked by KO. I love when, the promo build up to this, when Kevin Owens steps on the United States Championship and stuff. Like, I just love this whole build up to this match here. And this was one of my favorite matches from 2015. Like, I just really enjoyed it. Like, the chemistry that Kevin Owens and Cena had with each other was just magical here. And they were really pulling out some, like, really big moves. I like when Cena does that springboard stunner, because, like, I think that's one of the first times he's ever pulled that springboard stunner off. Or maybe, no, I think he pulled it off, like, on a Monday Night Raw, when he went up against like Sami Zayn or something. But yeah, Cena pulling off big moves, and like Kevin Owens kicking out of like a couple AAs. It's quite a bit of near falls in this match. But in the end, Kevin Owens did end up picking up the victory, which I was at this time when I was watching the show, I was surprised that Kevin Owens won the match. I was like, what? Like, I was sure that Cena was going to win. But, then they announced later on the night that they would have another match at Money in the Bank, which people say, the Money in the Bank match might be better. But I like this match a lot better. Just because, it was a shocking moment. Kevin Owens beat John Cena, which, nobody expected that to happen, which I thought was really cool. And I'm pretty sure they had a match at SummerSlam as well. From 2015, if I'm not mistaken. No. It was, who was it at SummerSlam? It was Cena and Rollins at SummerSlam. Or was that the year after? I can't exactly remember. But yeah, this was an awesome match here. Like, this is a match that is definitely worth checking out. Great match. And the crowd was really behind it. Yeah, great match. And then the next match we had was Neville and Bo Dallas. Yeah, this was kind of a match I was just here. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't bad by any means. I mean, it wasn't better than their like matches that they had back in NXT. Like, not nearly on that point. I mean, this match was just here. Neville ended up getting the victory. You know, this was more of a match for Neville to showcase himself and like really, you know, to show like a lot of his high flying aerial ability and stuff. But yeah, I wish they did a little more about Bo Dallas, which, you know, going into 2023 now, you know, like, what if Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas? I mean, people keep saying that that's who Uncle Howdy is. It's Bo Dallas. So that'd be pretty cool if it is. I'm hoping that we finally eventually get a reveal. Maybe like probably get a reveal like towards Mania that whoever Uncle Howdy is. I don't know, but yeah, I just wish they would have did a little bit more stuff with Bo Dallas and stuff because he had a lot of potential. Like I was a big fan of his old stuff. What he did, I believe, and you know the whole believe stuff. I enjoyed that. It was pretty entertaining. And then the next match we had was the Elimination Chamber match for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. Because the reason why this was vacant, because Daniel Bryan had to relinquish a title belt because he was having neck issues. You know, he had to go away for a while. So the comparison in this match we had were Ryback, Sheamus, Dolph Ziggler, Mark Henry, R-Truth, and King Barrett. Yeah, this match was not this was not a very good Elimination Chamber match at all. Like, I think it's up there with one of the worst chamber matches I ever seen. Like, go down in the comments, you know, tell me if you guys seen a worse Elimination Chamber match than this, because, you know, I don't think I've seen a worse Elimination Chamber match than this. Maybe there might be a few, like, there might be one or two more. It might be worse than this. I don't know, but this match was pretty bad. This match sucked. I wasn't a big fan of this. Like, there was a lot of mishaps in this match where, you know, Mark Henry's pod, you know, getting broken, and him getting in the match early. You know, that was kind of a botch there. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not. I don't think so. And then you had Sheamus' pod, you know, wouldn't open. I don't know if that was kayfabed or if it wouldn't actually open. I don't know, but you know, you had that going on in there. You've had fans, you know, booing certain spots. Yeah, this was just not a very good Elimination Chamber match. And you know, R-Truth, he eliminates King Barrett. You know, for King Barrett's the first one to get eliminated, which I don't even know why R-Truth was even in this match here. This was terrible. And then Ryback eliminated R-Truth. And then we had what happened next? And then everybody hit their finishers onto Mark Henry. That's how they got rid of Mark Henry. Sheamus eliminated Henry by doing the bro kick, so that was out there. And then Sheamus got rid of Ziggler by doing a bro kick to him. And then it came down to Sheamus and Ryback. Ryback ended up winning. Yeah, I mean, it was an okay match. I mean, yeah, no, it's not an okay match. Yeah, this match sucked. But I'm happy that, you know, Ryback got the win here. Even though I wasn't really a big fan of Ryback. You know, it was cool. And then after the match, Daniel Bryan handed the Intercontinental Championship off to Ryback. And that was that match there. I mean, yeah, not a very good Elimination Chamber match at all. Like, this match is not really worth checking out. But you know, the night got saved by the main event here, which was for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And if Roman Reigns would get, if Roman Reigns came down the ringside, Dean Ambrose would have been disqualified. So we had Seth Rollins defending the title against Dean Ambrose. And in the corner of Rollins, you had Jamie Noble and Joe Mercury of J&J Security, and Kane was also by ringside. Yeah, this feud between Rollins and Ambrose was just amazing. Like, the chemistry, the in-ring psychology, the storylines that these two had over the course of 2014 and the 2015, and you know, feuding over the WWE Championship in 2015, just amazing stuff. Like, these two guys were had amazing matches, and this was no different here. I really enjoyed it. A lot of near falls. Like I said, from being within the Shield, breaking up and having, like I said, having a lot of great matches in 2014 and 2015. Awesome stuff. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, he grabbed the referee at one point in the match, and the referee got knocked down, by when Dean Ambrose went for a move off the top rope, and so they had a ref bump. And then Dean Ambrose hit a dirty deed, and the second referee came to the ring and counted the 1, 2, 3, and your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion was Dean Ambrose. But then the other referee came to, and he said that, hey, since Seth Rollins put his hands on him, that the match will be ended by disqualification. So still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is Seth Rollins. And then Dean Ambrose, he was pissed, so he still wanted to be, have the title and stuff. So he got attacked by the rest of the Authority and all that, but Roman Reigns came out to save the day, and Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, they end up escaping with the World Championship. So the match ended in controversial fashion, but still made Ambrose look strong. And they would announce later on that Rollins and Ambrose would have a match at Money in the Bank of that year. But yeah, I mean, this was just an awesome match, even though it ended in controversial fashion. But yeah, that was my. And also, you had the crazy gif of Seth Rollins where he's looks like he's big bug-eyed and stuff. Looks like his eyes are popping out of his head. He had that pretty cool gif. You can go search it up and stuff. From Elimination Chamber. You guys know what I'm talking about if you guys see it. Looks like his eyes are popping out of his head. But yeah, that was Elimination Chamber 2015. And also, one thing I kind of want to go back to about the match with Kevin Owens and John Cena. Kevin Owens, when he got on the microphone, saying, his time is, Cena, your time is up, and Kevin Owens' time is now, and this is the KO show. I just love that. But yeah, like I said, that was my Elimination Chamber 2015 review. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if this is you guys' first time ever checking out my channel. Hit that like button because the more likes that are on the video, the more it's in the algorithm. So that really helps out quite a bit. Also, follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheTrueJSB. And also, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And some videos I've got coming up in the future are, so I'm going to be doing my Elimination Chamber 2017 review. I'm going to be reviewing that show as well. That'll probably be on, maybe tomorrow. I might review that on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. My review early in the day on Sunday. And then I'll have 2018 left to review, 2019, 2020, and 2021. So I got 4 more of these Elimination Chamber pay-per-views to review, which probably be coming out in the midst of the next week and stuff, so stay tuned for that. As well as I got predictions to do for Chamber 2023, and I got a review for that show. So got a lot of reviews to do for these Chamber pay-per-views. Yeah, like I said, go down in the comments. Let me know some different videos that you guys want to see. Or if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. Or Instagram, you guys can always chat with me there. And, I'm on the road to 550 subscribers. You guys keep rounding the subscribes. I'm really happy about it. But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out. And I will catch you guys in my next video, whenever that may be.